of want, it provokes jealousy, envy, and contention. Hey, I want a good husband. Oh, I want a good wife. Oh, I want new handset. Oh, I want this car. Oh, I want that house. Oh, I want that. That is why you wanted, but you never got. James 4 says so. That your pastor. Yes, you see, you count it honor and privilege that your pastor is wearing the suit you bought with your money. It's a pleasure that your pastor is feeding on your food you supply to his house. He's eating and is on account of one person. Heaven feels rejoice. That is why supply has no negotiation. Look at the way the man you are following is living, and that man has no lively source of income. Month has ended, I think, today. I'm not expecting salary from anywhere. But you can decide to be paying me salary. Maybe 1,000, maybe 10,000, maybe 50,000. Every month you go to my account. So this allowance I will be giving this man for preaching kingdom of God to me. It's personal decision. Try it until it become part of you and you become part of heaven. See, that is why there is no record in heaven where I prayed, oh God, what will I eat tomorrow? I never prayed it. Because I understood the kingdom of God and the principle, and I live by the application of the principle, so the principle will never fail. Never fail. Can you imagine I have a generator in my house that the manufacturer said it must take 18.5 liters of fuel on that same gen, knowing fully well that NEPA has messed up since per second last year. I use gen every night. And that fuel is expensive, 145 naira. So Holy Ghost knew what he did on my gen, that even 6 liters can serve me a night. From 6 in the evening till 8 in the morning. 6 liters. If I go to Yamaha and tell them and put 6 liters and start it, and they serve from 6, they will say this is not their product. And I don't have explanation to that. We put 10 liters, it will serve till the next morning and still remains. And the next night, if we refuse to add more fuel, if we put it by 6, it will take till about around 12 to finish. 10 liters. There's no engineering explanation to that. We are together in Odepe. We will fill the tiger. It will serve from 8 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the morning. Tiger. Why am I enjoying invisible touch on the things I use? Because I apply the kingdom. I'm not looking for want. If I look every day with a seed, oh, there's no peace in your business with a seed. Daddy, I want to see your neighbor sow seed. I will give you 1 Kings chapter 4, the widow. I will always have scripture to tell you. You bring seed. By the time we do that, fear will enter you. You have problem, want to meet daddy, fear of seed will hinder you from seeing me, and you'll be dying silently. Now, I am giving it free of charge. God is holding you responsible for not supplying my wants. What I told you is just by the truth. No, when you tell a man truth, it thinks it takes it personal. But what I'm telling you is the truth. Paul said, I'm telling you this truth, not because I'm in want, but that you may know that it's needful that you do it. My anointing ministers my want. That's why I can be preached. After first service, I can go and open my phone and I see a lot, 10,000, 5,000, 15,000, 20,000, and I'll buy it. It's because we are online. All right. Jesus never said you should not think, to handle his affairs and family. On the ground of, after the Bible says we should not think, flog him. Rather, the Bible told you the things you should not think on. What to eat, and what to drink, and what to wear. He said, all these do the Gentile. That's why we have more of Gentile churches than Christ Church. So, all the theme of the programs of our churches today are measured on want. My blood is not for sacrifice this Christmas. Want. Who tie me in the village when I'm needed in the city? Oh, you haven't seen such. Have you? Have you seen such teams? Give me husband or I die. Abroad must favor me. Give me visa by force. Bet Niger must favor me season 2. Now, you see how they have stylishly kicked Jesus out of church. Some principles out of church. Because that is what the world wanted. So they are giving the world in quantum what they wanted. And the church is decaying. What is happening in Nigeria is what happened to Macedonia churches, Ephesian churches, Colossian churches, Galatian churches. And today, those countries are Muslim countries. I mean, they are the formation of Turkey. I told them in Oka, I said, what happened is because they left Christianity, which Paul brought to them, and started practicing religiosity. So Muslim took over. Christianity is not religion. I said it before the fathers of the gospel in Oka. I said, Jesus never brought religion. I was mad because I've been hoping to talk to such. So when the privilege and opportunity came, I seized it well. The gospel. Most of my friends that are far came close. Some were standing in awe. I brought alive the epistles in 15 minutes. It was hot. I started hot, ended hot. They said, no, 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 no. I said, who takes microphone? Even the man that collects microphone was reluctant. And yesterday, one of my friends, whose church is there because we are online, when I took, there's something he forgot in my car. When I took, he said, you are the discussion of everybody. And everybody said, in all that happened, you are the only one that supplied the need. He said, you are the only one. He said, all the people that came up and say whatever they say, he said, you are the only one that say what everybody took. He said, you set fire in the heart of men in 15 minutes. He said, we wanted you to continue. I don't know why you handed the microphone. I said, my time lapsed. I was given 15 minutes. And I maximized it. The church has derailed too far from the purpose of the church. So many are in that church because too many cars are parked every Sunday. So they came to identify with the scenario, not with the owner of the church, Christ. Many came because the church structure is so powerful. I have had many. And if it's possible to wink that our church to Gaius says that we don't need evangelism, slide inside. Nobody cares. Because we have derailed from the spiritual to carnality. Remember 5th December sins I've committed, the blood of Jesus just Satan committed one. He has not been forgiven till today. But I committed many. Blood of Jesus just. And I'm still standing. Lucifer did one. He was kicked out. I did many. I was still standing. Why wouldn't he be angry? That's why when you are playing with your Christian life, I pity you. Because if Satan gets you, oh, Boko Haram torture will be small. Jesus said, think not on what to eat, on what to wear. When I come women, I'll talk much on that. Second service. Many women render their husbands poor by want of clothes, by want of hairstyle. And when the man tried to make her understand that, she will frown her face, and the soup will either be over peppered, or over salted, or soured, or watery, or the semo you have to look for spoon. Have you seen the semo that you have to look for spoon? Because you can't use hand to collect it. So you have to look for spoon. You will always have excuse. Oh, sorry, darling. They have sweet mouth. Sorry, darling. I was taking care of Chid in the room. I didn't know when the soup burnt. All this was punishing you for not bringing money for another hair. Don't worry. I'm prepared for you. Both Friday and today, I'm prepared for you. Second service. All right. Jesus said, all these things do the Gentiles seek. He said, don't seek what the Gentiles seek. Seek one thing. The kingdom of God and its righteousness. And all you have been looking around to get will be lined up. Coming to you. Lined up. Coming to you. The journey of the kingdom is not automatic, it's progressive. Hello? The journey of the kingdom is not automatic, it's what? Progressive. How many of you want to die tomorrow? How many of you want to die tomorrow? Nobody. Nobody want to die tomorrow. Nobody is sincere. Nobody want to die tomorrow. I mean, die is Pemme and they will dig 6 feet. Because we're already dead. I don't need to die tomorrow. I'm already dead. I'm a dead man walking planet Earth. The shock of death is because this man is dead. He's not buried. He's still talking and going about. That is the shock of death. Because everyone that died is buried. But this one died and is still going about talking. Now, but that is in the spiritual. I'm talking about the natural. How many of you want to die tomorrow? Nobody. How many of you want to die in the next 25 years? 25. Because there's something about now. You cannot plan against now. Because now is now. You cannot plan against now. You cannot resist now. So if you want to live the next 60 years and 70 years, then know that the kingdom of God is a progressive thing. Know that the latest car, the latest house is there for you, and progressively you walk into it. So don't be in a hurry. What do? Keep giving unto the expansion of the kingdom, and the kingdom will keep giving unto your expansion until you finally end up in the best house and in the best car, if that is your desire. Do you understand what I mean? So why did I say so? I said that because when you sow today and you don't see it tomorrow, you get discouraged of sowing without knowing that what you sow today has a process of growth. Because what you sow is money, but in the spirit, because of the reason you sowed it, it may be cocoa. It takes 3 years. Maybe orange, it takes 7 years or 5 years. Maybe mango, there are a number of years it must take in order to be mature, to start bearing fruit. So that when you start bearing fruit, you will never remember it was that seed you sowed 5 years ago. Because of the reason why you sow. The seed in your hand is money. 1 million, 500, 100,000, 50,000, 10,000. Is money. But the reason for the seed is something else in the spirit. That was why when Moses saw Jesus and Lucifer, he called them tree of life and tree of knowledge of good and evil. But actually, they were not trees. They were not trees. By revelation of what I've taught you in this church over the years, they were not trees. They were beings. Christ and Lucifer. When you agree with Lucifer, what he produces in you is Satan. Lucifer himself is not the Satan. Lucifer is an anointed angel who lost his position. And to be with Lucifer, but you are by act another Satan. What is his name? Lucifer. But is by act Satan. Is that understood? So, when you seek the kingdom, you seek the kingdom and be devoted, committed, dedicated. And you seek the kingdom by speaking the kingdom over yourself and over your affairs. And you seek the kingdom by giving. See, let me teach you this spiritual truth. Can I teach you that? You can be rich as a Christian without giving tithe, without sowing seed. You can be rich. Hear me well. But you have no spiritual security. Not at all. Not at all. You have no spiritual security. Any devil can perch on your money. Does not matter how much. You will look for it. Go and go through history and archives of rich men. You'll find multi-billionaire Americans that ended in poverty. Abject one.